Dr. Thomas Pitts is with me now. He's a board-certified neurologist. I wanted to ask you to join the program, Dr. Pitts, just to talk about the statistics. I mean, the alarming nature of the number of people within this industry that died before 50 and 60. If it were any other industry, wouldn't there be like a 5-alarm fire?
You know, Ashley, just like we're seeing in football, right? There's a whole group of people like Vince McMahon that deal in essentially the trafficking of people. And we think of that in a sexual nature often, but it's also these players, these athletes. They are there to make money. There's a lot of money being changing hands here. And so, there's also the willful employment aspect of this, that they are signing on to do it. But there are some rules in place to mitigate things. You must have a doctor on staff, et cetera. However, I think this should be like cigarettes. I mean, there should be a warning on the contract that says you are headed towards CTE and big time problems, and you're lucky if you're not.
I'm going to ask you about CTE in a hot minute, but first I want to just ask you about the nature of wrestling. Look, you sign up for a physical, grinding job, and it's your job to be thrown down. It's your job to be beaten up. It's your job to lose. A lot of this is scripted, right? But it's physical. That's not scripted. It hurts. And even if you're scripted to lose, you get those punches. So I'm curious about how much of that is responsible for these deaths, do you think, compared to, say, like the steroid use, or maybe big men strain on their hearts, the drugs they have to take repeatedly to help kill the pain? What are your thoughts there?
It's definitely multifactorial. I mean, when you look at things like what you're signing up for an extremely physical job, like you said. And this one's particularly damaging because people associate concussion and CTE with head trauma. But I asked the medical students, can you get a concussion from being hit in the ankle? And yes, you can if it causes enough shearing force with the brain. The brain has gray matter and white matter. They're two different weights. They accelerate and deaccelerate at two different speeds and shear the nerves. That's a concussion. So just the flipping can cause a concussion. And what I would say is what's really killing these guys is not just the physical aspect. They are signing up for arguably one of the most toxic cultures in sports, where steroids are celebrated and encouraged, where alcohol use is used to mitigate pain, then later widespread use of oral painkillers with very little opportunity, like you said, for health insurance or breaks for medical care. These people are being used until they're dead.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.